Good morning, Terrians. Good morning. If I look like crap, that is because it is 7 in the morning when you have to do a virtual queue. So today I'm going to tell you how the virtual queue functions for Guardians of the Galaxy and how I think it's better than ever. First thing, I'm also going to get ready to go because it's 7 in the morning. First thing, I love the virtual queue. Well, love's a strong word, but I like it for newer rides. I think it works very well. I know a lot of people get upset because they don't like it because it's like a fast pass and they would rather wait in the standby line regularly and so on and so. The reason why they do virtual queue is they don't have the space, nor do they want to have to deal with the length of the extended queue. Take it from me, I used to be an attractions cast member. When you have those 2-hour to 3-hour lines, it is just it's a role in itself to modify or manage that queue line. They used to have guest flow specifically for Galaxy's Edge because it was that bad. I like virtual queues. The way virtual queue used to work is you used to not be able to really get/do anything until that virtual queue time, which before they would have a morning one which you can do while outside the park. So they use the example of while you're in the resort for me while I'm at home, and then I'm so tired. And then they also have one for when you're in the park for afternoon time and such. And that's typically around 1. And I like that they do it at 1 instead of say 2, because 2 is park hopping, so it's for the park hoppers. So I like that it gives those who are actually in the park, who are there for the day, an opportunity to ride before the park hoppers invade. Which also, it's if you're looking to park hop, it'll give you a reason, to park hop. It's we've already done everything we want to here. We couldn't get Cosmic Rewind. We can leave now and go somewhere else. Or you can be okay, we'll stay a little bit, and then we'll leave. You know what I mean? So that's it for that. But the way that it worked before, you couldn't, like I said, you couldn't load anyone to your party or anything until after 7 in the morning, after that time. And so you spent very important seconds just loading the whole situation, and then by the time you were ready to go, there's a chance that all of them could be gone. So the way it's set up now is you obviously need a park reservation still. So I have an Epcot park reservation. You can go on, I woke up around 6:30, I went on, and you can basically, it's think of it getting in line to get in line for the virtual queue. So I loaded my party. It's just me today, me and Oscar, and preloaded it all, and then you get to a page that has everyone in your party. It says Cosmic Rewind, virtual queue, and there's a button at the bottom that says refresh that you can either tap that a million times, you can spam that, or you can pull it down and that will also refresh. I suggest using the button if you can, especially for circumstances like this. I like buttons. And then my Apple Watch has a countdown seconds on it, and so I just stared at my watch until it hit 7 o'clock, and I immediately, I started spamming it 58 seconds. Spam. And once it hit 7, it automatically was you're good to go. Now, I'm also a party of 1, and I would assume a party of 1 is easier than say, a party of 5. So I'm just warning you, it may not be super easy. This is also the first time I'm trying it. Also, this is a ride that has not only a height requirement, but it also makes people motion sick. So I have a feeling there's not nearly as many people wanting to ride this ride than say Ratatouille or Rise of the Resistance, which are the other two, and Mickey's, I guess, the other two options that you would have for that. So just keep that in mind. So it might be, if you're a single rider, or you're only trying to get 2 people in your party to go, it may be easier than say previous rides, which is a good thing. But that is pretty much how you do that. For the rest of today's vlog, we are going to be checking out the sorry, I'm like not awake, haven't had tea or anything. We're gonna be checking out the merchandise, because even though I have ridden Cosmic Rewind, I can't even keep track at this point. It's well more than 6 at this point. I've never seen the merchandise. I've seen it like online, but I haven't seen it in person. And so I am psyched to get to see this new merchandise. I don't have anything in particular that I really want to buy. That said, I do want to get something Novacore. I think it's either Terrarian or Tendarians, I can't remember. Something like Novacore, like Earth-based stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just not like a huge fan of them, but I really do like the whole Xandar thing. So I want to get something about that, like the Novacore. I think the Novacore is really, really cool. To be honest with you, I also want to get something that has like the logo or like says Cosmic Rewind on it, but I haven't been able to find anything, at least online, that like from this that's sold at the store that like I'm really excited about, which kind of bums me out, because I really want to get like a shirt or like a tank top that's like Cosmic Rewind, which, I mean, this is the opening merch. It does not mean that we won't come out with more cooler things. I can see them even coming out with like something that says like 50th anniversary on it, but like I really want to get something like that today. I'm very excited about it. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna finish getting ready, and then I'll meet you at the Epcot, because we have to be there in probably less than an hour. So the way things are set up now with all the construction, you would have to go all the way around Connections Cafe to get to Cosmic Rewind. But little do you know, you can actually take a little air-conditioned shortcut through it to the other side without having to go all the way around. Typically, you can come out right through Connections Eatery and come right around to Cosmic Rewind. I haven't seen it with all the brushes down. Oh, it looks so cool. Honestly, my favorite moments with the front is when the monorail comes by. I think it looks so cool. Oh, I cannot remember what the ship is called, but it looks super awesome. So right now you can see it says Lightning Lane and Virtual Queue. That's all they have right now. I see they have the umbrellas propped open in case they have to do an extended queue, I'm sure. And they also have rider switch and disability access right there. It just opened and they're boarding groups 1 through 22. That's a little... Oh, it does it here too, that's cute. I didn't expect it to do. I've got my Festival of the Arts magic band, and so it like makes paint noises, and so that is so cool. Is a star which you call sun. So as you can see, there's like no line. This is an attraction you want to wait in the queue line for, because there's so much cool stuff. There's actually a family up here that's just sitting watching this show, or pre-show. It's like several pre-shows in this ride. The whole diagram is not even a part of the line right now. They've got it just as like an actual exhibit, which is kind of cool, to be honest with you. There's a queue where you can get in, and then you can explore here.
Xandar is also home to the Novacore, whose goal is to maintain universal peace and security while developing friendly relations with civilizations across the cosmos. Our import-export centers facilitate the trade of vast quantities of goods from all corners of the Andromeda Galaxy and beyond. With an ever-expanding population, our spaceports are the busiest in the galaxy, with hundreds of thousands of ships arriving and departing daily. Highly efficient, these spaceports also connect to a system of underwater hydrobays linking to other transportation networks. Our spaceports are constantly evolving to handle the growing needs of both our civilian and Novacore fleets. When it comes to feeding our population, our vast agricultural farms are a true wonder. With 3 suns, our land-based habitats are capable of producing immense quantities and varieties of fresh food to feed our diverse population. At sea, our oceans glow with algae farms within the atolls, producing thousands of species of aquatic life. Of note is the delicious Xandarian snail, a delicacy we hope you might try one day. As you might imagine, our energy needs are vast. Our ocean maelstroms, which power our electrical grids, are the main source of energy for the planet. But Xandar also creates energy locally from a variety of sources. Try solar cells and sails on structures, biofuels in our waterways, and algae clusters scattered throughout the city. 2 giant dams bridge our main canal and generate hydropower for factories and technology centers. Even our citizens generate energy as they travel across inverse roadways and pedestrian paths. Getting around Xandar couldn't be easier. Our solar trains run day and night thanks to our nearly endless supply of light. Multiple stations throughout the city take Xandarians everywhere they need to go and at ultra-high speeds. Xandarians also travel by water. Our city boasts an extensive canal system, ranging from larger ones, which serve as the main pathways, to narrow ones, which connect citizens to residential neighborhoods. It's an efficient way to navigate Xandar. Our cultural and art centers are renowned throughout the galaxy. Xandar offers a variety of entertainment that reflects our diverse population. Our famous galaxariums, where Xandarians go to learn about our history and culture, inspired the galaxarium we brought here to the wonders of Xandar at Epcot.
Look at this. This is literally like an exhibit. The line is there, and all the cool stuff is here. All right, what are you called? The Star Blaster. Star Blaster. Short-range aerial patrol and combat ship of the Nova Corps. Star-shaped profile is reminiscent to the Nova Corps emblem. Serves to optimize the ship's thruster array for speed and maneuverability. I want more merchandise with this on it. It's so cool. So there's Nova Prime, Centurion, Millennium, Duranian, and Corpsman. I want one of these.
Dangerous as it actually was.
I'm sure it was very intense. We'll learn more about this. Our world would have been destroyed in the battle with victory were it not for the help we received from the Guardians of the Galaxy. I was fortunate to secure this exclusive interview with them. I am absolutely thrilled to speak with the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm the leader. And I'm also the captain. Captain Leader.
I thought the leader was Star-Lord?
Yeah, we only let him think that. And don't call him Star-Lord. His close friends call him Peter J. Quill.
Noted, thank you. So, it was your idea to help Xandar?
More or less.
I am Groot.
Okay. It wasn't exactly my idea.
Is this the famous Groot? Every Xandarian knows how you gave your life to save the rest of the Guardians that day of the battle. Tell us in your own words how that felt.
I am Groot.
You gotta forgive him. He's got what you call a limited vocabulary. What he's trying to say is he did sacrifice himself to save us all, and Xandar. Fortunately, he's plant-based, so we grew him back. And they grow up so fast, especially when you water them.
It would appear so. So back to my original question, whose idea was it to save Xandar?
It was Quill's. We had this half-baked plan, and we saved his butt. End of story.
I am Groot.
Okay, it was 3/4 baked. Well, we were all heroes that day.
I am Groot.
I'll be back with more of the Guardians.
So that kind of justifies something that Jared had mentioned. I asked him where this takes place in the storyline. This is a multiverse because of Groot's age and when Xandar is still a thing. Those two things, adult Groot after sacrificing himself and Xandar still being alive, was not a thing. So this is definitely a multiverse situation. This is the pre-show. If you're not including the queue line. So I'm waiting till everyone goes in to be last, because last time I was like first in and I could barely see where the screen was. So if you have someone short, you may want to be like one of the last ones in versus the first ones in, just because of where the screens are.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, Commander of the Nova Corps.
Please step
So
forward
this is
into the
also
chamber.
where they
You're
told you to
gonna
not
love
record.
this.
So the recordings of you being transported up to the the Xandarian ship, you're not supposed to do that. So people have filmed it on YouTube and posted the generator or the transporter of you being transported up. Bad. Bad.
We do hope you enjoyed your free visit with us. Over and out. Could this day get any worse?
Also, the back is very like aggressive. So if you get motion sick, you want to sit either in the middle or closer towards the front. Row 9 is the best row, I've been told. But I've definitely ridden in the back a couple of times during my previews, and oh my goodness, I got so motion sick. So if you get motion sick, try to get closer to the middle or to the front. Jared and I sat like, I think in row 5 when he went. He gets motion sick and he was pretty much okay. He said there was one point where he got like a little motion sick, but he said the rest of it, I mean, he was dancing through most of it, so.
This one is going to be on row 8. 8 with him? 8 with you.
So we got I Ran So Far Away, which is one of my favorites. My top 3 favorites are September, Ran So Far Away, and Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Oh my gosh. Literally favorite thing here on property. I love this ride so much. It has not gotten old yet. Oh, I love this ride. I want to go again. Oh my word. Okay, so hopefully one thing that I have not gotten to work or just hasn't been available is PhotoPass. So I'm really hoping I'll be able to get like my PhotoPass to work this time. I haven't gotten any ride photos and I've read this thing like 7 times, so I'm really excited about that. All right, let's go shopping. Of course, there's a mini line. Part of me thinks I should have gone shopping first, because there was not a line when I first got in the virtual queue line. By the way, it is 9:22. My virtual queue was until 9:15.
These are my most faithful stuff. And you can put them in
So these are actually props. So this is the Tesseract. This is the orb for the Power Stone. This is the eye that Doctor Strange had. That is the weapon that Loki used. Oh, Reality Stone. Oh, so this is the thing. This is why we lost Black Widow. That's unfortunate. All in one. Cute.
Don't mention it. He doesn't like to make a big deal, and I don't like to brag.
This is really cool, actually. So they have, this is Xandarian currency. I wish they had this for Star Wars. I mean, they very may well, and I just haven't seen it yet. But this is so cool. Have $1. I'm gonna get this magnet because it's super awesome. I may get this pin. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to. Actually, yeah, we're getting it. Just kidding. I want this, but in a short sleeve. And this is also very cool. They have a lot of honorary guardian stuff because at the very end of the ride, you become a honorary guardian, which this is actually kind of cute. I just wish it was like a tad bit bigger because it will not hold all of my stuff. Oh, they're coasters. That's kind of cute.
Which one do you like better?
I wish they had a patch like this for the NovaCore. The NovaCore patch isn't. Oh my goodness, my hair. So they have a very small shop. So they encourage mobile checkout, which I mean, I am obsessed with mobile checkout. So like, if you're not using it now, what do you do with your life? So they recommend using mobile checkout to check out, which I did. There is a small checkout desk, which went really fast. I literally walked up to her and she was like, "Danny," I'm like, "Yep." She's like, "You're good to go." So there's that. And also there is no cast discounts or discounts, I think, in general as of right now, which makes me kind of sad. But it is what it is. But he did let me know to keep an eye on interstellar communications because that might change. So yeah. Right now the boarding groups have changed. They're boarding new groups, which is awesome. There's a small line at the disability check-in. So that's good. Everything is moving very smoothly. Just letting you know. Also, the ship is so cool. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed what footage I was able to get. I will definitely be coming here a lot more often. I was joking around with Jared. I was like, every week I'm just gonna make a park reservation when I can for Epcot. Just roll out of bed and be like, am I gonna ride Cosmic Rewind today? So yeah, this is literally my favorite thing. I love the NovaCore. I think it's so cool. If you're a fan of the NovaCore like me, I recommend looking into Etsy and other creators like that, just because there's really not a whole lot of really cool stuff here. Now they could be sold out of it, I don't know. I mean, the ride just came out like less than a week ago. But anyway, that's all. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Finishing up Starbucks. Got some scones and Frappuccino. Just about ready to get up. And I realized I don't know where I parked.